Hi everyone, I'm Cindy Nierenberg. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where I'm on my journey to lose 65 pounds. I'm so glad that you're here following along with me because it's no fun doing this by myself. Anyway, this is week 21 of my journey, and my husband and I have been laughing at ourselves this week because we came up with this saying, everybody calm down. And we get so upset about our weight, where we are on the scale, what is happening, what isn't happening. And when we drop into everybody calm down, things just happen more naturally. So this morning I got on the scale and the scale showed a 2-pound increase. 2 pounds. And I'll be honest with you, I wanted to have a heart attack on the scale, but didn't. And I thought, okay, everybody calm down. And when I calmed down, I was able to look back on the week from a place of compassion and curiosity, like we've talked about. I was able to look back on the week and go, oh, you know what? I know what happened. I had a lot of meals out this week, or we had meals that were brought into the home. And I also had some alcohol this week at some of those meals. And honestly, my body doesn't process alcohol real well. I'm probably the cheapest drunk you'll ever meet. But I know that when I drink, that I get puffy and then I retain weight. And you know what? That's just one of the things that I'm learning. So when everybody calms down, I can look back over the past 21 weeks and recognize just how much progress I've made and how many things are starting to add up that I'm learning and that are moving me forward in this journey. And it's exciting. This week I heard this really great story, an analogy, if you will, about a mason jar. And have you ever had like a jar of spaghetti sauce or a jar of jam or something that you just can't open, and you struggle and you try and you're like grimacing and doing all you can, but that stupid jar just won't open? Well, imagine if you were in a room and there were 6 people in this room trying to open that jar. And the first guy would grab the jar and try to squeeze and open it, and it doesn't open. He'd pass it on to the next guy who would try, and they kept passing it along until finally it gets to the 6th guy who grimaces, who turns red in the face, who twists and turns, and then no one is more surprised than he is when you hear that satisfying pop and that jar opens. Well, think about it. Did that jar open because the last guy was the strongest or had the best technique to use? No. The jar opened because there was this series of efforts that led up to the final result of opening that jar. And that's how I like to think of weight loss. It's a series of things that happen so that you can get to your destination. So when I look back this week, I see a series of things that happened for me to gain 2 pounds. Did I go out and eat, what would that be, 7,000 extra calories this week? No, I did not. But I can look back and go, okay, that was probably not the best thing to do this week. The best thing to do would probably be going forward is, eating more meals at home, because I know exactly what's in them and I like eating at home, and our family loves eating at home together. So it's this series of little efforts. It's looking back at the past 21 weeks and going, you know what? I tried keto. It didn't work for me. I know eating out a lot during the week isn't working for me. All of these little things, learning to calm down works for me, right? All of these things put together is going to help get me to my end result. So this week, I guess my tip for you is everybody calm down. Lean into whatever the work is that you're doing to change your body, to change your diet. and just relax and make it more natural. And I'll tell you, at the end of the day, we're going to get to that place where we open up that mason jar easily because of all the things that have come before. So thanks for listening once again. Please remember to like and subscribe to my videos, and I will see you next week with good news.